Like
me getting older, like I realize what parts of myself come from which parent. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know
It's
what I
a
mean?
trip, dude. When you come to that realization, and and especially when you start noticing it about your parents, like after you've noticed it about yourself, and you're like, "Yo, that's where I fucking got that from." Fuck you.
It hit
or
me.
It's like, "Oh, that's fucking awesome."
One of those moments hit me at the wedding, bro, because I had a few drinks in me and they started playing music and shit. And usually after I have a couple drinks, bro, I'm not afraid to get up there and bust a move or whatever. And that's totally my dad. You know what I mean? That's 100% my dad. You would never catch my mom out there doing that. But like put me in the right scenario with the, couple drinks and your boy's got some moves.
Yeah. I got rhythm. Rhythm.
Maybe white, man, but I could dance a little bit.
Dude, I know a lot of white people.
He can ride that groove and shit. I think we're going to ride that groove right into a podcast.
Let's do it.
Let's do this and go.
What's going on, friends? It's your boy Stan Tenacious TX Vapes.
This is Michelle Lynn of Doldime Mods,
the punk rock silver fox.
And you're listening
to
the Shedtime podcast.
Shit, yeah. That is how we start a podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shedtime podcast. Yo, whoo. I don't know, man. I'm feeling extra hyped today.
Dude, I got,
you seem super hyped right now, dude.
Too, though, man. Honestly, like I have great vibes. I'm not really sure where it came from because like I started my day out kind of like somber a bit, but like all of a sudden I just had great vibes.
Dude,
thanks for that fucking startup, boys.
Bro,
shit.
Like
I don't know about you guys, but I'm fucking ready.
Yo, I'm ripping on some sativa, which is probably a part of why I'm like,
this is you guys know me, man. I can't not have a selection. So I've upgraded to I literally have a box of concentrates in my fucking mini fridge now, guys. That's how serious this is. Okay. I'm not going to go through them all because
that's a problem. That is a problem.
No, I don't think it's a problem, dude.
Well, I mean, it's a problem, but it's a good problem.
Yeah,
like that. There's like
it's a good problem to have. But
here's
it's a problem.
the thing, dude. Like this amount I have in here is probably like I got this all at a very, very good price.
Oh, I'm not even talking about like the financial problem. I'm just saying like that's too much.
No, that's why I'm not upset about it. Not only that, but just the selection I have in here.
That's the problem.
Not very.
That's the problem, bro. That's what gave me anxiety. I'd be like, I would feel like no matter what I did, I was going to make the wrong decision.
Well, no, dude.
At the end of the day, that's
the best part. That's the best part. Is none of these are the wrong decision, bro.
Well, it's hard to make a wrong decision.
Yeah, because they're all fucking solid. Because you know me, of course, once I got them, I had to try a dab of each of them, that day when I got home just to see which one did what. And yeah, they're all good. Solid, tasty, delicious. And you know what? We're going to go with this one. Mendo Thai.
Oh,
a little Mendo breath crossed with the little pineapple Thai. You know what I'm saying? A little saucy action.
Dude, I'm actually pretty pumped because I opened up this new flavor. Yeah, I'm just going to say flavor because that's like how I feel about it. Dude, ice cream cake. I don't know if I've ever had it before. I've had like ice creams and I've had cakes before, but I don't know if I ever had ice cream cake.
It's a good one.
And this one tastes fantastic. The Dynavap is literally singing on my taste buds right now, almost like Reese's coils. Just throwing that out there.
Well, this is my whole sativa situation, right? I went to an event over the week, a little R&D session for one of my favorite growers here in my state. And they got a new technology they're working with for curing. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and let our friends out there in the internet world take a look at this. Dude, that is a just ridiculously bright, beautiful, super flavorful nug. And we're about to throw this guy in a Dynavap because
yo, Sean, you know what I do? I have a request, by the way, before like you go and finish all of whatever of that processed weed that you got. Can you like take a picture and put it on Instagram? Just so people see it, like post it up on like the Shedtime podcast, just so people see this is the greenest weed I've ever seen in my life that you're about to consume.
Well,
like the greenest.
Here's the crazy thing. All right. Like, I don't like chocolate strains. I'm not a fan of chocolate strains at all. Chocolate strains often are known to be really dark and everything. Right. And where you're talking about that greenest, right? This is chocolatina. So this is a chocolate strain. And look at how fucking green.
Dude, like just take a picture of that, even in your fucking hand. I don't care. I want people to see this is mind-blowing shit. I don't even understand how.
And like the nug size is insane. Like that is a crazy big nug that they've managed to produce. Here to give another interesting comparison for you boys, right? This is a normal eighth jar, right? Normal 3.5, half quarter for my Canadian friends.
Yeah, half quarters.
This is their eighth jar for that new process.
Dang.
Like,
you put that one in there.
Almost, man.
You could put your weed in there.
You could. But yeah, dude, it is. Oh, as I smacked my.
I hope somebody got that reference.
Smack my mic real quick. But yeah, it is ludicrous what these people have figured out. It definitely doesn't. I don't think it's going to suit every type of smoker. Everybody likes to consume their weed just a little different, I think. And so I think some people may not enjoy it. But I think there's a certain section of people, a niche out there that's going to love it. People who like to roll up, like anybody who likes to roll their own joints or blunts. It's a fantastic density. It's super light and fluffy. So it's awesome for rolling with. If you are like a bong smoker and you like to run your weed through a grinder, it's going to go pretty quick. So you're going to be packing a few extra bowls. If you're a snapper, you're going to love it. It'll go real fast. It'll just, whoosh, you'll get huge, big single bong rips. If you vape it, that to me is, I think, one of my favorite ways to consume this style of cured flower. Because it's preserving so many of the terpenes that the flower just tastes insane. And we already know that, like, in a Dynavap, you're going to get some crazy good flavor. When you Dynavap something that's got the terpenes preserved, like these have them preserved, the flavor you're getting is next fucking level.
Yeah, I was going to say, dude, like, it sounds like it'd be next level.
Yo, it's crazy. Some of these strains, like the chocolatina, you don't even have the chocolate earthiness yet. It still has a lot of these like more sharp, pungent, sour notes from the Tina. This juicy banger has a lot more of the pine and like almost like a citrusy pineapple kind of a flavor in there. It's wild.
I'm jealous. Like, I'm satisfied with what I have, but that doesn't mean that I'm not jealous, right? Like that's the vibe that I'm honestly putting out there right now. I'm happy for you, and that's another way of saying, like, damn, I wish I was basically rocking what you were.
I wish there was a way I could just pass people nugs through the camera so that you guys could try it.
Try to find, like, that's just it. Like, I'm going to try to go into the dispensary and I'm going to say, hey, yo, have you ever heard of this process? Are you guys ever going to get this in? I'm interested. I think others might be. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. Please. That's it.
Well, so that's the thing, right? Is that, like, this is a process these guys have been working on for some time now. And apparently one of the things they were telling us in the session was that, the process is a little bit different for every strain that they grow. But basically what you're doing is you're preparing this flower at the time of harvest in a sort of flash freezing scenario, where you're immediately preserving all of the terpenes, all the cannabinoids right at its peak when you harvested it. So it saves all of those volatile terpenes that you typically lose in a strain during the curing process. And I'll tell you what, it as a vapor of cannabis, it totally changes your experience, because now you're tasting terpenes that were never even there for you in some of these strains.
Yeah, which means that you basically get to retry every strain. You'd be like, yo, oh, they have this in this process of this strain that I already know I like. I'm going to try this because it's going to taste different. And you could also try stuff that you'd never necessarily enjoyed and retry it with that process. And you might end up finding that there's fucking terpenes and flavors present that you never imagined. And now it's just fucking amazing. Like, that's the exciting part for me.
Well, that's
like,
that's how I feel about the chocolate
all
one.
these new things.
Like, I'm not a chocolate strain fan, but that chocolatina tastes really good because it has these different terpene profiles showing up. Ooh, yeah. That's the kind of chest slapper I can get out of a Dynavap from this process.
Oh, dude, I had to mute myself, dude, because I was fucking hawking a lung right now.
It is crazy.
That's the one thing about like the saucier type of concentrates that I still got to fucking figure out, bro, is it doesn't look like as much as it is when you put it in there. Because it always like fucking, dude, that was like the milkiest, thickest hit I've had in a long time. And it got me. It got me good.
Oh, man. Well, maybe you should take a sip of something cold. You know, like, I'm going to take a sip of this Mountain Dew mango gem that I managed to find. And we talked about this last week.
Well, shit, I'm going to have to wait a second to open it because I just fucking like made it do like a fucking 360 flip onto my floor. I've got this Purple Thunder, which is a berry plum Mountain Dew that I'm going to crack open.
But where we talked about this last week, James and I both managed to find some of these new limited edition flavors. And I got to tell you, that mango gem is crazy because it's like, if for people who have ever heard of Guaritos, the Mexican soda brand, they have a mango flavor and it's very similar. But then you get this kick of the Baja Blast at the very, very end after you like swallow. And it's really nice. And I also managed to find the Baja Gold, which is the pineapple one. And actually, I'm going to taste test this one for the first time right now because I haven't actually even given it a go. And wow, that's pineapple soda. That's just pineapple soda.
Does it taste like a pineapple Fanta? Or Fanta? Or however you fucking pronounce it. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it.
Well, the commercial the commercial pronounced it Fanta, so I'm going with Fanta.
Fanta.
Yeah, exactly. That's interesting because again, it's pineapple soda, and then after you swallow, or at the very end, there's like that hint of Baja Blast. I wish I had some orange soda to mix with it. Then I'd have a cactus cooler.
Ooh. Dude, this Purple Thunder one's hard to explain, bro. Because it tastes like... Hold on. Let me. I shouldn't have taken a dab and then trying to explain this afterwards, you know. This is gonna be a very descriptive explanation for you guys. But anyway,
I love the taste of plum, so like I'm super intrigued by this.
Well, dude, this is when I told Sean after because I had one of these the other day, and I was like, "Hey, man, I ain't mad at it." That was the only thing I could think of to say. I was like, "I'm not mad at it." It's like it's good because, dude, it tastes like. You get that original dew flavor, but like with it's like, I don't know what kind of berry they use specifically, but there's like a berry note with that like kind of like dark plum flavor, but like it's not like heavy in either one of them. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like a wave of like dew, berry, plum. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how it like hits your palate.
Oh,
See, I think that like I've not really had that many plum like liquid flavor tasting things. I've
never.
Some, like,
this is the first one I've ever had. Yeah,
that I've picked off a tree. There was actually one by my bus stop as a kid.
Yeah, I used to eat fresh plums off the tree at my grandma's house.
And I'm not really sure if I would like it or not, but I've all of a sudden just like got the drive that I want to try to make like a plum oatmeal cookie e-liquid.
That'd be probably fire.
I can
feel
say
like those two flavors would be good together.
If anybody has the Kana brand gummies available to them in their cannabis industry, yeah, their sugar plum flavor is fucking crazy good.
I think I've had them.
They gave them to us as samples at the store, and dude, it's one of those flavors that I don't know. When I was eating them, I'm like, I'm not a fan of this texture, but these taste so good. I just
they do.
5 of them at a time.
Their gummies do kind of have a weird sort of grainy.
I don't like is how the mushiness. I'm not into how soft they are.
Yeah,
I like. For me,
but they do taste good though. I will say that all the flavors I've had were fantastic. Yeah. But yeah, all
best
of them
tasting, best tasting gummies probably that I've had in the industry, at least as far as the national brands I've encountered. Because like I'm not a big fan of Wana. I didn't think they were that great.
Didn't try those ones.
Who else was there that was a national that we tried?
Oh, dude, I wish that like Anthony's company would do THC ones, because like his candy tastes so fucking good that I really want like THC ones, not just like CBD ones.
Or Delta 8. Because you can get Rogue Delta 8.
Yeah, I might have to fucking look into this.
Yeah, you can get Rogue Delta 8 over there at rogueshop.com. And the folks over there are great people, great customer service, and good friends of ours. And yeah, man, they do good work. We were actually gifted some Rogue Apothecary products when we did the D8 show.
Yeah, you guys did some dabs, didn't you?
Yeah,
I actually still have them, but I've never used them.
Yeah, it was D8 distillate, which dabbing distillate's not enjoyable.
Not that great.
Oh, okay.
Dabbing distillate's not that enjoyable. I think a better use of it would have been to like seal up some joints or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because like when I use distillate in that fashion, I'm a little bit more into it. Like distillate's what we put in vape carts. So like I'm not really into it for that purpose. Distillate's great for making your own edibles. You want to melt some distillate into something like a sauce or some cake or whatever you're doing, go for it. Send it. You'll get some heavy shit going on. But not
it's
really
hard to work with too.
Yeah, just not a fan of dabbing with it. Yeah, not an enjoyable experience. But it was fun to actually see it start to work. I'll tell you what, Delta 8 was a shocker for me. It was definitely an eye opener, and
I'm still not a fan.
It just like it works, man. It definitely works. So this is the thing. I think it works, and it works well, but it is not for me.
It's not the droid I'm looking for.
Yeah, dude. Because it takes me to a spot that I'm not comfortable in because it's so different, and I'm not expecting.
For me, it's an empty high for me. You know, it doesn't. I just don't.
I've never smoked it or vaped it. I've only ate it.
Yeah, like I'm not a big fan of like the D8 cartridges. Like they're not really my thing. The edibles were okay, but I don't know, man. Like I just prefer a full spectrum experience with all the things. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's why I prefer just like full on THC products. You know what I mean? That I'll get, my CBD, my terpenes, my whatever other cannabinoids may be in there.
Have you ever had the Millie sweet spots? They're basically a hard shell candy.
No.
Yeah, so they're similar to like, you know, an M&M or any of those other hard shell candies you might know.
They sound good though.
But they're little microdose ones, and they're dope, dude, because they're RSO.
Oh.
Yeah, and they infuse the candy shell and the interior chocolate. So you feel them in about 40 minutes because of the RSO, and it is full spectrum. And then they even do some distillate ones that are like 1-to-1 or 1-to-1-to-1. So you can get a 1-to-1 CBD and THC, or the 1-to-1-to-1 is D8, D9, and CBD. So it's almost like sativa light. You still have the focus, but you get the full spectrum out of it. And oh man,
that might be unique to try.
The
CBD light.
It's crazy. Like you're getting the focus of a sativa without any of the jitters of a sativa because of the Delta 8 content that's there. You got regular THC to just continue to do what THC does for its psychoactive compound, and then CBD to continue to keep your anxiety nice and loosen you up. And oh, man, I'd eat like a handful of those, like, 15 of them or whatever, and just like kick back, smoke a couple bowls, do a couple dabs, and like all of a sudden you're like, all right, I'm loose.
Total side note though, for a second, there's nothing better than a fresh Rewick atomizer,
I agree.
It's
100%.
It's just, oh man, so good, so satisfying. I've been needing it for like the past couple days, and I've just like kind of been putting it off. I like pick it up, I hit it once or twice. I'm like, yeah, that needs to be rewicked, and then I set it down, and then I grab something else instead.
I want to couple that with nothing better than the fresh build too. Oh, I went and bought some new Breeze Tone coils.
Fresh build, fresh battery.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Breeze Tone coils
really like.
on my way to my house. I'm very excited because now my vapes can sing like Celine Dion. And you know where I got them? From our friends over there at Steel Valley Vapor, friends of the podcast.
Yeah, she's having a sale this weekend.
Yes,
last weekend. Sorry. Yeah, sale last weekend.
The sale's over by the time you guys hear it, but I took advantage of it. And I managed to grab some Breeze Tones and some liquid. Yeah, good time.
I'm hoping for like this vape shop that I ordered like DIY concentrates from up here, and is having a sale this weekend because I need VG bad, dude, like so bad that like I might not even have enough to mix on Tuesday night on the show.
Brutal.
Unless you get down.
Guess you're making a mouth to lung.
I'm just gonna have to mix like a 10 mil version.
Yeah,
it sucks. What happens if I mix a banger, dude? It's gonna suck.
At least you'll have a fucking fire
at least
recipe.
You'll have the recipe.
Yeah. Facts. All right, facts. You guys aren't lying.
Yep. But no, the struggle is real because like we've talked about this before. I'm terrible about things like ordering my liquid before I'm running out. So like I'm at that point now where
dude,
I'm like, well, this order might show up on the doorstep in time.
Yeah, like sounds like going forward, you got to try to break that habit and just like order it like 3 days earlier, bro.
That's the worst part. Yeah,
dude, this is my thing, bro. Like I've started because I've gotten to the point where I've got a pretty good stockpile of stuff that I vape. You know what I mean? I've always got like a bunch of stuff that's just in my box, but it's mostly stuff that's not like shit that I can all day. You know what I mean? Like one stuff that like I'm gonna vape all the time. So like I've gotten to the point now where if I ever see a sale on anything that I like, I grab like 2 or 3 bottles at least. But I've gotten to the point now, bro, where I've got a stockpile of Homeboy Mango and I've got like 10 bottles. So I'm like set for a little while. You know what I mean? I'm like, good. Now I can just chill and I don't have to worry. At least I know I have something.
Dude, I'm always set on
mean?
e-liquid. I'm just not always set on the DIY shit, I guess. But like e-liquid that I like, I'm set. You know what I mean? There's hundreds of bottles I can go grab. Yeah. I can't vape hundreds of bottles at once. So like, I'm okay.
Yeah. I guess at the end of the day, it just like cuts into your profit.
Yeah.
Because dude, sometimes Well, here's the deal, right? If I like vape it and whatever, people see me vaping it or hear me vaping it, whatever, I can justify it and say like, oh, somebody's like, yo, he's always vaping his own shit. It's like promotional, right? But I legit just vape because I like it, not for promotional purposes. I could give a fuck. But obviously, I don't have to pay as much for it as if I buy an actual bottle of liquid.
That is true. So like
everything's at a discount for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a win-win for me.
100%. And then all the e-liquid makers I knew, that was what they did. They vaped their shit, and then they had their circle of friends.
Always vaping.
Yeah, and they just traded e-liquid. And that was it.
It just makes me want to come makes me want to get together with Chris and come out with the flavor on like his like through his lines that like is like my like all day, like every day that like but honestly, Chris, it's gonna have to
do it and then just even be like, yo, this is not for sale, but I'll just like get it.
Yeah.
You can just get it for wholesale.
Yeah. And then I could just get it for like, dirt
like
cheap.
Whatever it costs,
yeah.
Plus shipping. You
Dude,
can get it.
We need to talk, bro. And we need to come up with like a very fucking solid like mango or like fruit flavor. Cause I need like a fruit one, dude. I know.
No, listen.
We'll figure it out, bro.
Right now, I'm vaping blast off, right? And like, it's really good. But here's the thing. I like kind of think that I should be able to make a better recipe than this, to me, at the very least, right? But I should be able to make a better recipe than that.
Honestly, Chris, if you could work on something like that, bro, and like you said, even if it's not even the same, but it's something along those lines.
That is something possible. Like, I'm not entirely sure I can pick out what every.
No, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be exactly black, but something along those lines, like fruit vibes, dude.
Oh, dude, I know that I should, but it's difficult to get the motivation to do that.
I know, because it's not your shit. It's not your vibe.
Then I know I have to vape it. So like, I'm working on.
Here's the thing.
But
here's the thing, dude.
Like 4 times as long.
Dude, this is what we'll do, bro. Dude, hear me out. All right, I'm gonna pitch something to you here. You work on one of these flavors. And then if you don't necessarily feel like sitting there and vaping on it all that much and trying it, I will pay shipping for you to send whatever flavors you come up with, the testers, to me. I will sit here and I will vape the shit out of them and give you my thoughts 100% on what I think of them.
All right, this can be done. I'm not saying it's going to happen like real quick.
It doesn't have to, but like
this can be done.
I feel like if me and you can get together, because I am pretty well, I feel like I'm pretty well versed on fruit flavors. I vape a pretty wide variety.
You definitely vape them more than anybody else.
Not only that, but I also have, other people in my house that prefer fruit flavors. So I can even have them try them, a little bit. Let them, give me their thoughts.
Fucking,
you know what I mean? Testing. And then, we can work something out, dude. I feel like we could get you to a point where you can best out some fruit bangers, because I know you got it in you, bro.
Well, I know that I could too, for sure. There's no doubt. I just have to put in the work, and I haven't really put in the work yet for fruits, just because like the drive's not there. But every so often when I do have a vape, so like right now I'm really enjoying blast off. So like whenever I do enjoy a fruit vape, I like it every so often. And like, why not have something that I can do that's mine? That's
well, I'm also thinking about like the whole side of the market that you're going to be able to tap into too, bro.
For sure. There's no doubt. People like fruit flavors. People don't like custards and desserts. So like that, it only makes sense. But like, I even know myself, like I said, every so often, just add that nice, good fruit mix. I'm
something that's not crazy sweet, like super full of sweeteners, gonna fucking fuck up your coils, but it's got that perfect balance.
It's like a balanced flavor. Like they actually crafted the recipe as opposed.
It's not just one way. You know what I mean? It's got like some levels to it. I know what you're thinking.
I feel like we're describing 12 Monkeys right now.
12 Monkeys has some pretty solid flavors.
Yeah, but their shit's sweet to me.
Some of
it's really sweet. I totally agree. But like the style of,
dude, honestly, have you tried any of the marketplace? You've tried a couple of the marketplace stuff, right, Chris?
I bought one.
How'd you think theirs was on the sweetness level?
It's like it's in that upper tier of sweetness, but not too sweet. I wouldn't put it in that top tier. It's like in the just above mid tier.
Dude, I feel like we need to get you to try a couple of the marketplace flavors, Sean. I know you're not a big fruit guy, but they're just so you can see like how their blends are. Their blends are nice.
I know this. I'm vaping guava right now from Deep Cuts.
Okay, I thought that it was better than that personally. The one flavor that I had, I liked it more than
You got the blood orange one, right?
Yeah.
The blood orange one's really good, dude.
See, like, is that the one with the grapefruit that you have? Is that a marketplace?
This one is made by the same people. This grapefruit citrus sugar berry.
Because that shit intrigues
I feel like you would like this a lot, but unfortunately, Steel Valley doesn't have this, but he does have the other stuff. Like this one, dude. This one I didn't think I was gonna like at all, dude. But it's pineapple peach dragonberry. Dude, this one is actually really tasty. I don't like peach all that much, but the blend between the pineapple and the dragon fruit, the peach just kind of adds like almost like a.
It just kind of fills it.
Like it just kind of fills it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's really good, dude. I actually really like this one. I was surprised that it would. But dude, they've got like this one. Where'd my other ones go? Their strawberry watermelon lemonade one's good. The punch berry or whatever I think it's called. They've got a bunch of different ones, dude.
Yeah, see, like I can fuck with some of the lemonades and shit, which is always weird because like I was never really.
I thought you never really liked lemon.
Dude, I'm actually vaping on this stuff right now.
I'm not a big lemon vapor, but like some of the lemonades, like if they've got like a watermelon strawberry lemonade like that, I could fuck with. There was a blueberry lemonade I tried once.
Dude, they have a blueberry one too.
Like, I'll tell you what, like I like that flavor in a candy. Like, you give me some blueberry lemonade gummies, I'm gonna smash them.
Dude, they have some solid flavors, man. There's like a lot of good companies out there that make some really solid like stuff. It's just like you gotta, trial and error.
Well, that was the thing, right? Is it like when you worked in the vape shop, you trialed and errored so much, you're like, I'm over it.
Like,
yeah,
even
I can see that.
Frank and Atticus, shout outs to Frank and Atticus too, dude. All of these ones, bro, even though they're like only 2 fruit blends, like they're really solid for what they are. Each one of them is really good. Of course, like they do have that little touch of Coolada, but honestly, I don't mind them. Though. It's not bad, dude.
Honestly, like that's one of the things I still crave to this day is like every now and then I just need a goddamn bottle of Naked's Brain Freeze.
Oh yeah, Sean, I think you'd like this one though too. This is one that Chris had, the blood orange tango berry. It's like blood orange mango.
Yep.
And tangerine, I think.
Yeah, I'm into the sound of that one. Yeah, that sounds delicious.
I want that really good.
I want that as a beverage.
Yeah. Honestly, all those, if they could be beverages, I would drink them.
Dude, blood orange tango berry. Yeah, you give me that with a splash of fucking rum or something.
Dude, honestly, the first thing because I told my sister to try the Purple Thunder Mountain Dew. The first thing she said to me is like, "Ooh, that would taste good with some vodka in it."
But did she know what the flavor was? Like,
no, I didn't tell her. I just handed it to her.
Could she pick out what it was, or did she say?
No, she's like, "Ooh, that tastes good." And
it's just like, it tastes good. Okay.
I was like, yeah, it's like berry plum. She's like, "Oh, that's interesting."
Yeah, because that's why. Like for me, I'm like, yo, I'd also be like, "What do you taste?" And I'd just be curious to see what somebody would say.
Yeah, it's different, man.
My wife did that with the mango. She's like, "Ooh, this would be really good with some tequila." Which, to be fair, Mountain Dew
would be fire.
Mountain Dew was invented to be a mixer.
Yeah, with bourbons and whiskeys.
So, it's totally fair. Like we got the.
Dude, have you ever done that, dude?
Oh yeah. Honestly, the one that shocked me the most was that my stepbrother at one time discovered that mixing gin and regular Mountain Dew was actually pretty decent.
I've got a better one for you, bro. You got to get some spiced rum and Mountain Dew. I used to do Kraken and Mountain Dew. I'm telling you, bro.
Really?
I am telling you, dude. It is delicious.
Dude, I don't know. That sounds.
That's crazy. It doesn't
sound. It doesn't sound like it would work, but trust me. Like I would specifically go for Kraken. That was like my go-to.
Kraken's got its own
Kraken,
specific,
spice
it's got its own specific spice blend.
Yeah,
It's not
I like that. I just like that with the dude. It's
the Kraken
delicious.
doesn't have that like vanilla note.
No. Well, even if it did, it's not bad, dude. Because I've done it with that, but I prefer it better with the Kraken.
Yeah,
I think
I have never liked spice rum, and
I was never
liked gin.
I never really liked.
Interesting.
I never really liked the spice rum either. Like it was never really my thing. But one day we were at my buddy's apartment, and all he had was a couple fucking 2 liters of Mountain Dew and some fucking Kraken in the fucking freezer. So we were like, "Hey, let's try it." And it was delicious. And from then on, it was like whenever like there was a bottle of Kraken around, it's like, dude, is there Mountain Dew? Let's fucking pour it up. Delicious.
Wild. I love how things like that happen though. Like
we're just
flavors
getting stoned at his apartment, trying to get a little buzz on at the same time. And
that's like there's a German chocolate cake shot.
Out of necessity,
Yeah, like I don't know if you guys have ever had a German chocolate cake shot, but it's got like the weirdest shit in it because you mix like Jägermeister and Frangelico and like something else. I think it's Bailey's. But when you drink this, it literally tastes like you're swallowing chocolate cake.
I've had a bunch of weird shots over my time, dude, and some of them have been a lot better than others. I'll say that.
Dude, some shots are.
Have you ever had a brain hemorrhage?
Yes, dude.
And they're weird. Just awful, bro. I don't
terrible.
like the want for that, but like that's one of those shots that you'd be like out with your buddies and you'd be like pretty deep into the night and you were trying to make somebody puke, basically.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, "Oh, guys, don't worry, round of shots on me."
That's pretty much what was happening.
Serve up like a fucking brain hemorrhage, and you watch your buddy just start to fucking.
Dude, we were going so hard, dude.
See, we used to do dead Nazis and stormtroopers. That was our shit because like we were a Jägermeister house. So me and my boys, we drank a lot of Jaeger. And
dude, let me tell you, bro. I took a lot of Jaeger bombs in my day.
Yeah, buddy.
A lot of Jaeger bombs, dude.
I've never really liked Jägermeister, but like I've definitely drank my fair share.
Yeah, you take Rumpelmints and Jägermeister and you do a 50-50 shot of that. That's your dead Nazi.
No, thank you.
What the fuck is Rumpelmints, dude?
100 proof peppermint schnapps.
Oh my god!
I want to puke.
100 proof. Fuck.
Yeah, 100 proof peppermint schnapps, and then the black licorice of a fucking Jägermeister. Yeah,
no, thank
that
you.
Shit's violent.
Dude, but no, dude, I had a buddy that used to have one of the Jaeger taps that would fucking dispense ice cold Jaeger. And then they had the fucking monster fridge next to it. And he had the special cups where it had the shot glass in the center and you pour the monster on the outside. And then when you tipped it, the shot fell into the fucking thing as you drank it.
He was serious. Damn.
Oh, yeah, dude. He was about that life, bro.
Dude, even just so, shout out
we called him Gabermeister.
But like, shout out to that inventor for coming up with that because clearly that is a dope
used to go
idea.
hard, dude.
Yo, Jaeger had some brilliant marketing because I actually have a Jaeger button that you're supposed to put on your hat. And whenever you want another Jaeger shot, you're supposed to turn it on and it starts flashing so the bartender knows to bring you a Jaeger shot. Yeah. Jaeger's like that. I had buddies who were sponsored by Jägermeister at one time in their metal band. So they were a Jaeger band and oh man, crazy gear.
See, dude, like I remember I actually never really drank like that kind of liquor. The closest thing that I would ever drink, and I say it like I quit it. I just don't really drink anymore. Not because I quit it, but I remember, man, fucking Fireball whiskey was the thing. And it was like a hot cinnamon whiskey. Yeah. Like a hot cinnamon whiskey. And that shit was cheap. And that was the kind of shit that, dude, I would go to a party with like a 12-pack of beer and like a Mickey, like the small little 375 plastic bottles. And it would just like fit right in your front pocket. Perfect. And like, dude, you were set. You had a fucking Mickey. So you had like half of a fucking, whatever. You had 375 milliliters of hard liquor. and then you'd have 12 beers, and I would just swig that fucking shit as I was drinking beers, and then you'd be lit, boys. Let's put it that way.
Be out there.
Yeah, because you're gonna be mixing in some cannabis with that. You're probably like throwing bongs back and shit, or smoking some fucking big fat joint with a bunch of friends. It's like, that's when, lots of people couldn't handle that, I guess. They get like the spins, whatever, because
I got the spins a few times, bro.
Yeah, man. Like, I was always pretty good with, like, if I was not too drunk, as in like,
that was my problem. That was my problem,
drinking.
bro. Is I would just keep drinking, and then I would do too much of both. And then at one point,
I was not going to throw up from the drinking.
I'd have to pick one. There was one point in the night where I had to pick one. Where it's like, okay, either I'm going to drink now, or I'm going to just smoke. Because if I continued to do both, there'd be a point in the night where there'd be game over.
I'd always have like the good night or two. You'd be like, get back from the bar, you're fucking full of food that you just bought from like 9.
Yeah, and then you fucking load up a freshie, and then just fucking
And it's a good nighter. It's a night.
Yeah, because as soon as you let that one out, you fucking sit back or lay down, like, dude. And you're like, oh yeah. Oh,
it's like, can I even make it to my bed right now?
Most of the time I wouldn't.
See, I'm completely different. Dude, I have to smoke when I drink, because if I don't, like, alcohol just kind of gets me in a weird place. But if I continue to smoke weed while I'm drinking, I'll maintain the whole night and I'll be in great shape. It's the weirdest thing. I think it's because
like people used to like have sayings and shit, like, I don't know how they do it. It's like how there's liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Like that saying, and they used to have that for like weed too. But I think that I can't remember what it is. They might have been able to like get high while they're getting drunk, but once they're drunk, they can't get high.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am. Like,
where I was like, yo, let's go.
That's what I was like that. Like, if I wasn't smoking before I got drunk, it was all bad, because then I would smoke and then that's when I would get the bad spins. Dude, I'd have to be doing both simultaneously to be good.
Yep.
If I did, but if I was smoking and then started drinking, I was cool. But if I was drinking and then started smoking, and if I wasn't drunk yet, I was good. But if I was drunk and then started, that was the bad thing.
Oh yeah, there's some pictures of me making that wrong decision at the nightclub. Yeah, it's fun though, because when you're part of the family, they let you do things that they don't let normal people do. So at least there's that. Oh man, I was so drunk one night in this club, and it was my buddy's band playing. They were a Metallica cover band, and so like, I'm just out there getting wild with them. It's out of control, and there's tons of pictures.
Banana split. Let's go, please. Let me be the one you pick.
So I know which one Sean was gonna say.
Yeah, too. I'm gonna let Uncle Chris have it. Uncle Chris have it.
I feel like I've seen you like use papaya cake a lot more too. That's why I went with it. But also,
it's just anything papaya, bro. Because papaya is the shit.
Such a good one. Such a good one.
I've actually enjoyed the highs from some bananas, but I haven't necessarily enjoyed the flavors. Just throwing that out there to anybody. If like you're a hater of bananas, like
very nice in complexion.
They're very well put together, the ones that I've had, but the flavor is not my favorite.
Yeah, I don't like the flavor either.
The flavor, but I can handle it. But the high is real nice.
The flavor, banana strains, they remind me of like the dirt that the plant grows in, like potting soil.
Yeah, I could see that.
All right, that's a little much. I do this to myself continuously, guys. I always end up putting too much in there, and of course, if you gotta
just look at the tool before you put it.
Oh, I do, but because I put some in there, and like, oh, I could put a little more, and then like I scoop it, and then I put it in there, and then that little more actually is a little bit bigger than I thought it was compared. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Rules are though.
Measure once, cut twice. That's what you're going by.
Well, no, it's measure once, dab once. Fuck it, send it.
We're going for it. This one's actually pretty tasty too. I'm not gonna lie. with that papaya cake. Oh,
I'll tell you what, I do like a good straw nana strain. You get any of those straw nana strains coming at me, I fuck with those heavy because the strawberry notes and the little hints of banana earthiness.
I think that's what's part of the cross in this. Cheers.
And he's in like Flynn.
Oops.
Oh,
Fucking headbutt of my microphone.
That's how you know it's a good one when you're coming up slapping the microphone like, God damn.
Yeah. It's a it's a good one.
All right, let's see what the banana split strain
Wow.
is all about.
I think that you're gonna like it. I think that James is gonna be like, you know what? Like,
oh, so the banana
like
split is a slightly sativa dominant hybrid, roughly a 60-40, and it's a tangy banana sherbet cross.
oh, James looks all right.
What?
he basically just ticked the box of like, it's working.
Tangy and banana sherbet.
Oh man.
Well, definitely put him in a zone. Definitely put him in a zone.
Put me somewhere. That's for sure.
God diddly damn, boys.
To the moon.
Yeah, that is a fun thing about the plant, man. Is there's so many different crosses. Like it's always fun to try to explain that to people who don't like know anything about cannabis. And it's like, yeah, well, you have to understand like this is a plant and there's, hundreds and thousands of different variations of it now. And so
yeah, and it can get manipulated.
Like, yeah, like technically speaking, like there is no straight sativa or straight indica. Like those are just the land races and they're hard to come by. So basically everything is a hybrid.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, everything's just been so crazily crossbred for effects and for growing properties,
for
like
yield and yeah,
else, right? It's like, oh, this one doesn't yield that much. We'll
but it's resilient.
This one is good, and this one has more of this concept or whatever. This fucking cannabinoid. I'm high enough that cannabinoid. And this one does not. I'm gonna add this to complement this, like.
Yeah,
it's cool, dude. Honestly, dude, it kind of reminds me, like in a really, really simple way to put it. It reminds me of every dog that we have today, right?
Yeah.
Because all these dogs are basically like added for certain effect to enhance their abilities.
It's just botany at its finest, right? Bro. It's just like any sort of plant or crop or anything that exists nowadays. They've done the same exact thing. You know what I mean? They've all been genetically manipulated for different reasons, to, produce like a bigger yield, to have a protection against pests, to, be able to be grown in different climates and this sort of thing. It's something that's been done for fucking years and years on all kinds of different stuff. But now we've finally been able to implement it, on even higher scales with these things to where we're able to, literally get plants that are literally producing more and more of a certain cannabinoids and this and that. And it's just crazy to see like the fucking varieties continuously changing. Honestly, now it's getting to the point where it's a little overwhelming sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Well, but it
100%.
allows you like this is the thing, right? If you don't venture too far away, you still have a lot of options. And I think that that's what's cool myself personally. Because like you guys know, I like indica. So if I get to find one and I see something, I'm like, oh, there's this in there. But then I go back the next time and it's like something else that I've tried is inside of or a part of it, or it's like somehow related to me. That's fucking exciting because I have that option now. I'm not like limited even to like what I was like right when it first became legal here, it was still like sort of limited. There wasn't the variety. Like there was like maybe you'd go in and there'd be like 20 strains, 30 strains available. And there'd be like 5 straight indicas in there. And then there'd be, like some indica dominant hybrids, whatever. And then there'd be this sativa dominant hybrids and there'd be sativa, and there was a lot limited. Now I go in, there's like 15 indicas that I can buy, and there'll be like 25 indica leaning hybrids. Is fucking perfect for me.
Okay. I was just gonna say, do you ever like dabble into the hybrids, or are you?
Yeah, like so GMO is an indica dominant hybrid, right?
Yeah,
and it's like probably one of my favorites. It'd be my top 3, right? So I am not adverse to going into like an indica dominant hybrid. I just don't like ones that are like close to a 50-50 or a 60-40 for sativa.
You should try one.
Be indica leaning.
You should try one time.
Well, so
I tried one maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and I was like, no, it's just, dude, it puts me in the wrong vibe. It's too much energy. My brain needs to slow down. And that's what I utilize like cannabis for, is to slow down my thoughts. And on anything that's like sativa forward, dude, it instantly just like makes my brain like smoke. Like that's the best way I can describe it. It puts it into overdrive when I already am in overdrive. What
it makes me think of is that like you almost want to find a like 50-50 hybrid that has the heavy indica terpene profiles, right? So that way, like you're getting all those effects of the terpenes that are giving you the slowing you down, but maybe you're just not getting as couch locked kind of a situation.
Well,
right?
Like this is the thing though. I will say this. Okay. So because you just said that, for me, dude, I can get up, I can like get high, right? And I can go do tasks. I can go do things. It does not affect me that way. Like if I'm not going to do something, it's because I'm lazy. It's not because of the weed, right? So for me, if I want, like right after this, dude, I could go cut the grass. I could go, do chores and have that motivation if I want to do that, period. Like if I want to do that at any point, it does not affect me at all. So like, I don't get that boost from sativas like that when it takes me too far. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't even get to the point where my brain shuts off. Like it's hard to get there. And so for me, like, that's why and that's why lots of times at night I use it, because it helps me slow down everything. And it allows me to like get better sleep at night. And like, at the end of the day, I am a little bit sore sometimes if I work a harder day. So like, it's good for me then. I've really found, like, I honestly think in like the last 5 years, I've really found what I want cannabis to do for me. Right. And I think that that's a big thing for a lot of people. And I think that lots of people, especially, some of us, right, who dabbled in our younger days, like I started smoking weed when I was 13 years old, almost weekly. And then by the time I was like 15, it was every day. So like for me, there's a real long time where I was trying to get different things out of weed than I tried to get out of it now, but I still enjoy parts of it that I used to want to chase. Like I still like getting fucking blasted sometimes, where you're just like zoned into whatever task you're doing and you're like, you're blasted, right? Like I still enjoy that, but I'm not chasing that where I used to always chase that. Now I'm chasing all the other things. And it's fucking really wild for me to even just like vocalize it right now, because I've kind of known that that's what I've been doing, but like, that's exactly what's happened to me. Like as like a 42-year-old man, just coming to that realization. It's weird. Like, but I've really kind of cultivated my habit towards that.
You found the therapeutic benefits that you desire.
Yeah, like I love exactly what I like. And that's why, like, I hate telling people what they should try. I can just say, you should try this, because for me, it's great, but everyone's so different. It's so difficult to really say, hey, I think you really like this, unless you're really comfortable with like people. Like I could suggest things to you guys because I know you guys, right? And I know what you guys like. So if I had something I thought you might like, I could definitely suggest that. But just like random people or someone's like, yo, what's a real good indica? It's like, I can't say what a real good indica is for you, man. Like
the main reason why I was even saying it, just because like I know you're talking about flavors the other day, and there's a lot more like different kind of flavors that you get from some of those more sativa like strains. You get a lot more like
but I think that like ultimately,
like,
man, I'll say this. I am really into flavors. I've become like not a flavor snob, but like a flavor whore. Like I love flavors. So
that's the only reason why I said it. Like, but that's why I was saying with some of those 50-50s, bro, you can find some of those more like, real fruity.
If you tell me like a strain that's a 60-40, but you really like the flavors from it, and I appreciate it might not hit the flavor point of what you're trying to say, I will try those. But I still need like that just for mental reasons. Like I feel like if I know,
I get you. I get you.
You know what I mean? Because
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Because I get like that too. That's why I don't do a whole lot of sativas all the time, because I'm very similar in that aspect where my mind just fucking goes into like overdrive or like fucking. It
does not make me feel good.
No.
I just wish you could get like a Mac 1 and try a Mac 1, right? Because like those lime and gas notes that Mac 1 has, like.
Yeah, so if there's like any kind of indica dominant hybrid that has Mac in it, I'll try that.
Right. Or for
I'm down for that. But
for all intents and purposes, right? Like there's probably a Mac 1 like phenotype that actually leans a little heavier.
If you could find like something with the Blue Dream cross in it, dude. The Blue Dream is one of my favorite fucking flavors.
The blueberry notes out of the Blue Dream is wild.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. For next weekend show, I'm going to have like some shit that I just picked up from this conversation, and I'm gonna go on the website and I'll pre-pick what I'm gonna pick up next Saturday.
Do it, bro.
I'll drop it in our chat. I'll make sure that you guys are checking off. You'd be like,
that way you don't end up picking up something that you're gonna hate.
Yeah, or at least if I do, I can blame somebody else.
Yeah. We'll you can blame one of us. I got you. Okay.
You know what? If you hate it,
though, I'm excited.
If you end up hating it, then what we do is I'll teach you how to make butter real quick, and you can put it in edibles, and then you won't get the same effect. You'll just mellow right the fuck out because those terpenes won't be there anymore.
Yeah, well, you guys know me too. Like I buy grams at a time. I don't really even buy like half quarters that often unless there's like a sale on something I like. Like if I go in and there's like GMO, I can get it, and I'll be like, yo, I'll get a half quarter of that. But
let me get a quota.
Dude, I don't know. That would take me too long. And
it'll hold as long as you
love variety too much, bro. Even the things that I love the most, I still need to switch them up. I can't do it.
If you store it properly, it properly, it's good for a year, man.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I should probably just
be stocked up for the next drought of it.
Yeah, dude. Can I put it in the freezer?
Yes. Okay. That'll preserve the terps and everything. Like you could take a gram,
like a fucking half ounce next time that they have it, and then I'll like dice it up into fucking 20 bags and just put it in the freezer.
Freeze them up,
grab
keep them nice and fresh.
Like, ooh, I need some GMO. Let's go.
Yeah, buddy. You'd be all stocked up. And this is a pro tip for anybody else out there who wants to buy in bulk and conserve certain strains. Do it, man. Take it out. Get yourself a good, solid, like a quality freezer bag if you're going to do this. You don't want the smells permeating, right? Or if you're like me, use a vacuum sealer. I happen to own a vacuum sealer. But yeah, you can even vacuum seal it in little vacuum bags. That way that like none of your freezer smells can get into the bag and fuck up the flavor of your weed. And it'll keep your weed super fresh for super long. Preserve those terpenes, and I mean, I suppose you could even do it right before, like right at harvest time too, right? Like I suppose you could literally harvest your nugs, trim them up, fucking throw them in a freezer bag, get them all frozen first, so you preserve everything, and then finish your cure. And then wow, maybe you got some extra tasty fire.
Dude, I might have that problem too. I actually got some plants growing. I actually have to move them to a less windy spot because one of them shot up pretty good and it keeps on getting like fucking bent over. And I got it staked, but I'm like concerned that it's just gonna end up like breaking it at some point or some shit, because like the stock at the bottom might be like weak at this point. So I gotta move them to a different spot. I can't remember off the top of my head what the 2 strains were, but one was LA Confidential and the other one was, oh man,
You're gonna like that one, Chris. Have you had it yet?
I can't remember what the other one is. I've had it before. Yeah.
Dude.
I actually bought 2 ones that I've had before and enjoyed. Because there was only maybe, I don't know, 6 or 7 different
Cali
clones.
strain up in fucking Canada, baby.
Yeah, dude. And I just got them growing outside in like these like nice pots. I like had, legit potting soil. I mixed some fucking manure in with them, whatever, dude. I'm trying to like do it good. But they're clones, yeah. So one of them's shot up real good. The other one's just kind of like bushing out a little bit more. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to move them. So they might get a touch less sunlight, but there won't be the wind. So I think that'll probably be good. It'll get early morning sunlight through like probably mid-afternoon, where now they get almost full sunlight. But I think that it'll be worth it.
That bushy one sounds like it's definitely a heavier indica, though. If it's just
dude,
trying to stay squat and bushy, like, oh man, squat and bushy sounds fun. Like that's another one of those things. Like I always find interesting trying to explain to people that like don't understand cannabis is that it's like, yeah, like I understand you've been taught by people that indica means this one experience and sativa means another, but when push comes to shove, this is actually describing how the plant grows. Which is the crazy thing is some people are like, wait, what? Like, yeah, like the indica plants are shorter and stockier and bushier, and the sativa plants are taller and leggier and longer. And it just so happens that in
the
most
leaves
cases
are different on each plant.
Right. It's just like it just so happens that in most cases, most of those strains produce the terpene profiles that cause these effects. However, sometimes you run into a strain like Grape God, which is an indica. However, it has a terpene profile that most people find energizing. So, yeah, very, very interesting how the terpene profiles truly do affect a plant. But also very exciting because, it shows that there's still more work to be done in the world of this botanical science to learn these cool things and how we can utilize them to grow better plants, stronger plants, and everything else. Like I said at the beginning, this new technology that these guys are using to cure this flower material is crazy because like I work in a shop and we put the bud on display. So like when somebody walks by and sees the bud in a case like that, it's literally going to blow their mind.
Yeah.
Like that looks way bigger than anything else on the market. And I mean,
dude, can you imagine like somebody fucking being like, yo, okay, yeah, here's a quarter. And you're just like, what? Dude, a fucking ounce probably comes in a peanut butter jar for God's
sake. Like that's a traditionally cured bud right here. And if I go back to
what does that weigh? Like a 0.8?
Like I have no idea. I don't have a digital scale right now, but this
got to
is
be like a dime, like a 0.7, 0.8.
It's probably close to a gram because I had like 3 nugs in this half quarter, if you will.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Eighth, god damn it. Fuck.
You know what? No, I'm staking it now. Like I'm trying to bring it to the main.
Dude, on board that shit.
Let's go. That's it. I'm trying to get everybody on it. Come on, Shedheads, half quarter life. Let's go.
I'm sorry, bro. I can't.
See, like it's easy for me because in the industry, it's the
Cali in me, bro.
Like in the actual shop, you can't just say eighth over the walkie, right? Because eighth can be too easily confused with vape.
So we say 3.5.
Yeah, we say, can I get a 3.5 of Dosey Woe through the window?
Dosey Woe.
Are there any 3.5s of cappuccino left? That's how we ask it over the walkies, so that way there's no confusion, and we make sure that exactly what we mean to say is understood by, the people receiving the call. And so like, it's so easy to be like, can I get a half quarter?
Nah. HQ, baby. Just say,
I need to do it the next time. The next time I need to get a 3.5 through the window, I need to do it to him like, hey, Mark, can I get a half quarter, a dosey woe through the window, and have him be like, did you just say a half quarter? Like, yes, sir, I did. Now send that 3.5.
And then, after a while, I'll be like, oh, I got it.
Oh, my God. That's like we sell a product called the Boomstick, and it's an infused pre-roll. And one of my customers comes through, buys a couple of them, and I give him his money back. I'm like, bada bing, bada boom, here you go. And he's like, yeah, bada bing, bada boom stick. And I was like, coined it. It's a thing now.
Thank you.
Like, that's a thing. Every time someone buys one, it's going to be bada bing, bada boom stick. Have a nice day. Oh my God. Those infused pre-rolls. I don't know, man. That's some next level shit. I've got one right now that tests it with 61% THC because it's rolled in and distillate and then keef.
Yeah, I looked at one the other day when I was at the dispensary and I thought about it. But I was like, no. Because dude, I can't combust anymore, dude.
Me neither.
I've tried and it's just too much for me now, I enjoy it while it's happening for a while, and then at a certain point I'm just like you know what I mean? Like I just feel I just feel it, dude.
Ever in my mouth, bro. I could brush my teeth and I'd still be like, man, I'm sorry for all
nothing against anybody who enjoys it. Hey man, I was there for a very, very, very long time. But I finally gotten to the point, same thing like when I stopped, smoking cigarettes and started vaping and getting like the flavors and just like the goodness. I can't go back, dude. I can't. Not saying that I won't from time to time, because there's going to probably be a scenario where, there's might be a joint going around and I might be in like a group setting and all right. But
yeah, I mean, shit, you come to my house, it's like, how do you look at fucking a wall of glass and be like,
yeah, well, yeah, that's a different thing. Like,
how do I not hit one of those things? Shit.
But like, if I'm by myself, I would much rather just, vape.
100%, dude. Like, I'm kind of getting there myself, just because like there's a certain simplicity there, right? Yeah. And I'm really coming to like it more and more. The new life I'm starting to live in this new home has me in a place where I'm like, I like the ability to just take a few quick Dynavaps, drop my Dynavap, get back to whatever I'm doing, and be cruising, and immediately pick up, my vape, and it still tastes good, and it doesn't taste like dog shit when I take a hit.
Yep.
Because that's the thing that still stands. Like, I still smoke it, I still combust my grass, but it's the thing I definitely noticed the most is that like I still have that habit that after I finish smoking weed, I need to smoke my cigarette, or in my case nowadays, hit my vape. And after smoking and then going and I pick up a vape and I hit it, it does not taste at all like it should.
No, it doesn't. It's like, that's what I mean. Like, it's like you can't shake away I just struggle to get that taste out of my mouth, like the combustion taste, right? And like I don't like it because I'm used to not having to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm now so used to just being able to like use my Dynavap, so vape my weed, and then take like a couple of like rips off of a vape, and it's barely at all there. And I'm just tasting my vape, and there's still that kind of crossover where I can pair a vape with a strain if I want. Like sometimes you just get one, you're like, oh man, those two flavors work really well together. I still have that opportunity, but it's just, it fades fairly quickly, which I really like because it makes me realize that it's cleaner. It's got to be cleaner, right? Just because you're not burning anything. And that also just like enhances my enjoyment because I feel like I'm making good decisions. Do you know what I mean? It's weird, but I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does make sense though, and I do tend to agree with you. Like, there is a sense of satisfaction about making the better decision. Like, nobody's going to disagree that when you choose the salad over the fried, the fried food, you do feel like, all right, I made a good decision just now. That was what I should have done the whole time. Yeah, I want the fried food, but I made the good decision. So of course, like when you make the decision, like, yeah, I'm going to actually vape this dry herb, you totally feel better about doing it.
I'm sorry, but fuck that salad, bro. I'm not eating no salad.
You don't win friends with salad. You don't win friends with salad.
Dude, you know what's crazy?
No, I'm just kidding. I do enjoy salad from time to time. I just thought it'd be a funny joke.
Sometimes I do, but there's some salads.
But like, if I have a choice, most of the time, if it's like a meal or just a salad, I'd rather go with the meal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure,
like, I'm not gonna go with just.
But the salad's a part of the meal.
Oh
like,
yeah. Side salad.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, bring the salad. Yeah, I'll take it with depending. Well, if you got a good Italian, I'll take a nice Italian dressing. If not, maybe a nice house ranch would be good.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I like that good salad that's like a meal in itself, like a steak tip salad. I'll fuck with that. Or a nice Cobb salad with some good like fried chicken and everything on it. Yeah, I'll fuck with that. Well, the chef salad.
I don't like. I don't really like Cobb salad, actually, personally. That's like too far into the salad game for me for some reason.
Too far into the salad game.
That's the one with like ham on it and whatnot, right?
No, that's the chef one. The Cobb one's like fried chicken, usually some boiled egg, like hard boiled egg, and like honey mustard traditionally.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried that actually, but I don't know if I'd like that. I like a chicken Caesar. Like, that's fresh, dude. Yeah, I like that. I've had like some chicken ranch salads that are pretty good too, like chicken bacon ranch. They're pretty good.
I've had a macaroni salad, but
I like macaroni salad.
But yeah, like there used to be a Greek place when we did the vape shop part of my life, that had this fire steak tip salad, and so you'd get like a pretty standard like garden salad with a whole like half pound of steak tips on top. And like that, banger. That was a fantastic lunch some days for work. And it was actually cheaper than getting the half pound of steak tip dinner that they had. So double win. I get a half pound of steak tips and a salad for less than the whole meal. All I'm missing out on was the soggy fries, which I'm fine with that. Cool. Like, I'll take it. I got double fucking salad this way. And dude, I guess there were days I would make that 2 meals. It was great. Damn, now I wish I had a steak tip salad to eat. Here we go again, getting to the end of the show. The munchies are kicking in. The food talk starts. Hungry. We actually been trying some more of the Little Debbie ice creams that are out there now.
Ooh,
bro, the Swiss cake roll is one of the best tasting chocolate ice creams I've had in a long time. That shit is a chocolate cake ice cream with like little bits of chocolate cake and swirls of the white whipped cream. Yo, delicious. I was blown away.
That sounds tasty.
And I've also got their strawberry shortcake roll one to try next.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it strawberry ice cream?
I don't remember. My wife tried it, said it was a banger, but tell you right now,
because I haven't had strawberry ice cream in fucking forever, dude. I used to love strawberry ice cream.
Yeah, I was a big strawberry ice cream fan as a kid, and I just kind of like fell off on it as I got older. Like when I got older, it turned into one of those like that, that kind of food jacks me up a little bit. So if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. And I'll just eat like a Ben and Jerry's. You know, like I want the crazy one if I'm gonna like maybe pay for it in the morning.
Yeah. I feel you.
You know,
yeah, like I don't have any problems with like that. Sometimes honestly, like I just like a good vanilla ice cream. That's actually probably one of my favorite things. So like if I'm like at somewhere and they're serving cake and ice cream or like pie and ice cream, I will absolutely hope that they have the more simple vanilla, just a traditional vanilla ice cream, like a solid vanilla.
Like French vanilla?
No, like vanilla. Like I don't mind French vanilla. French vanilla with a cake, I am more down with. But with pie, I don't like it as much. I'd rather just like that white ass vanilla, like just quality ice cream.
Or what a vanilla bean?
Yeah, I'm assuming that that's closer what I would be more into.
Oh, I'm gonna hurt.
I always think of like Chapman's ice cream, which is like a Canadian ice cream company, but they have like really good priced, really quality like ice cream, I guess. Like you can get a pint for fucking like $3.50 even right now. When like other like bigger shit, like dude, it probably costs $3.50 for the smallest Ben and Jerry's little tiny little miniature tub. And you can get like 2 liters worth.
I know you probably haven't had it, Chris, but Sean, have you ever had Thrifty's ice cream?
No, I've never heard of it.
Oh,
it must be a West Coast thing, a regional brand.
Yeah, nowadays they're inside of like Rite Aids and shit, which is like a drugstore, like a little pharmacy drugstore.
I haven't been in a Rite Aids in a while. So
I think is it Rite Aid or it's one of them drugstore things. Anyways, dude, it was like it used to be like a little ice cream shop thing, I guess, back in the day. My mom used to go to when she was a kid. And like now they have them like a little ice cream section, like almost like a little miniature Baskin Robbins situation where they got like 6 or 7 different flavors of ice cream you can choose from.
So I got the answer on that Little Debbie's strawberry shortcake roll ice cream, and it's pretty crazy. It's a white cake ice cream with yellow cake bits and strawberry swirl.
Ooh.
That's gonna be bananas.
Now I want ice cream, man.
But that on the whole notion,
ice cream too.
on the whole notion of the Baskin Robbins vibe, I experienced a place this week when I went to that event called Insomnia Cookies, and it is a late night cookie spot. It's open till midnight. They do homemade ice cream sandwiches.
Yes, this is exactly
like that.
Dude, this is like the place I've been telling you guys about in Santa Cruz, the Pacific Cookie Company, where you get the fucking cookies and then you get whatever scoop of ice cream you want and then you put it between the cookies. Oh,
so what I didn't do that.
Did you get one?
I didn't do that because we were riding back from the city home and it was gonna be an hour and a half ride and I was not trying to eat that in my man's car.
I would have.
So what I ended up grabbing was what they called the dip box. 12 chocolate chunk cookies and a big side of the cream cheese frosting.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Dude, that should be illegal.
Right?
Illegal.
Right? Dude.
Dude.
A place that's open till midnight that provides this service with fresh baked cookies every day. Are you kidding me?
Dude. When are you going back?
If it wasn't an hour and a half away, tomorrow. But I got shit to do. All I know is I walked into that motherfucker. I looked at their menu. I looked around. I was like, why isn't this?
I'm going to get like some ice cream after this. I don't know where. I don't know if I'm going to go just get like a couple fucking quarts or if I'm just going to go to a spot and just get some scoops. I'm going to go.
Dude, I really want ice cream too, but I don't know where I would go because if I get like a container of ice cream, I'll destroy it. Like for sure, there's no debt on my mind right now. Just get a small one.
That's why I buy pints.
I only buy the pint. Just get a small one, dude. Self-control, bro. Get a small one.
But they don't. Chapman's doesn't make it in a smaller size, and I really like their ice cream, bro. I actually love their Neapolitan personally because like it allows me to have everything when I want it, I don't have to eat it at the same time. I can just have it as I want it. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, I really want vanilla. And I'll go in and I'll
you're
scoop vanilla.
that guy. You don't take the scoop of all three. You eat one at a time.
Yeah. I'm not a fucking monster, Sean.
Dude, it's meant to be eaten all three flavors at once.
Yeah, maybe that's weird. I get it.
So you are a monster.
You're the
bro.
monster, you heathen.
No, I'm the only one eating it though. So like there's no one to judge me. I'm not gonna judge myself. I like to do it, and that's what I like to like. So I mean,
here's the thing. At least you're eating all of them. Right, like you're not the guy that just eats all the chocolate out and then leaves the whole tub back in there for a while and gets another one, eats all the chocolate.
Each flavor there has its place. Okay, I enjoy all three flavors.
Do they reduce at the same time, or do you kill one slot at a time?
No, like I'll go over time. I'll be like, oh, yo, I haven't fucking touched the chocolate yet. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you're not that kind of a crazy one.
Dude,
where you're like,
sometimes
wipe
I
out
even
the whole
will
chocolate.
have like all three. I'll take like a scoop from three, but I don't, because if you just do the sideways scoop, then you end up like running out of other shit fast. I don't know.
So that's fair. No, so that's fair. That's fair, and I won't judge you on it like that. But when the way you said it,
bro, I'm judging you, dude.
The way you said it at first, bro, I was like, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that you just like wipe out?
It's like when you get the fucking thing of sherbet and it's got like the layers, and you only scoop out of just one.
Yeah, but you see, like this company, they come in like the rectangle containers.
Yeah.
Right. So like
I know what you're talking about.
You can scoop out of it because like it's like just a little bit wider than you're scooping.
No, I get it, Chris. I see what you're saying, but still, dude, it still just blows my mind.
No, it's weird. I know for sure. I'm probably one of the few people, but I'm not the only one. There's
all right. You know what? I take back my judgment, and I'm just confused. Is all.
Yeah. So I can't judge you for it because like I remember as a kid, there'd be times where I'd take the scoop of chocolate, then the scoop of vanilla, and then the scoop of strawberry, and then I'd have them arranged on my plate. That way, I could take a bite of each one.
I'm one of those guys when like most of the time I'll just like mix it all together. And then just
like see, I used to go to there was a restaurant that I went to when I was I was supposed to be in class a lot in high school, and it was like a plaza right beside the school, and I used to go there and I get like a slice of pepperoni pizza or like a fried gravy or something like that, or poutine, I guess, and I would always get a Neapolitan milkshake. And then I would be like down with it, because then I would be like, this sip is kind of chocolatey. This sip is
I'm telling you, Chris. Oh wait, I wonder if do they have it in and out in Vegas?
Bro, I have experienced a Neapolitan ice cream coffee.
I don't know if it'll be as good.
James, if there is one, I'll go there though, for sure. That's like that'll be on my to-do list. I need to try, and then
I don't know if
shitty In-N-Out is probably better than never trying it. So
I'll definitely come out for like Saturday and Sunday, but I don't know if I'll be able to like stay like the whole weekend because work. But I'll definitely come out. And see you guys for sure.
That'd be fucking dope. I'm only gonna be there for 4 days anyway.
Yeah, so. But I'm definitely gonna come out and see you guys when you're out here.
Yeah, dude. I'm actually pretty pumped about it.
Yeah,
because my hotel's booked and everything. Like it's like, all right.
So before you go, just remember to do your homework. You know, Vegas vacation, hangover.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a fake ID. I'm gonna be Nick Papa Giorgio. Everything's gonna work out. I'm gonna win 4 or 5 cars.
What was the card counting one there? What was that one called?
21.
21. There you go. Yeah, make sure you watch that one. Like
what's
all
that one with Matt Damon, the poker movie? Fuck.
Oceans?
Damon? No, dude. It was like a pretty big movie at the time. It had Edward Norton, and I thought Matt Damon. It might come to me. I
don't know. You said Edward Norton, and my brain just flashes to fucking Fight Club.
I thought you were gonna say American History X.
Oh God.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna Google it right now. And maybe Edward Norton was not in the same movie, but I'm pretty sure they was.
Yeah. American History X. That movie's heavy. That movie's heavy.
Oh, this is it. This is it. What is Rounders?
I don't
Have
think
you
I've
ever
ever
heard of the
seen
movie
it.
called Rounders?
I don't think I've ever
The
seen
name's familiar, but I can't.
You should watch it, dude. John Malkovich is in it, and he's like the fucking bad guy.
John
Like,
Malkovich. Oh my god,
dude,
Yo.
legit, it's a fucking super good movie. I from what I remember, like I don't remember it obviously because I wasn't even entirely sure what it was called, but it's from 1998. Like it's a pretty old
throwback.
movie. Yeah, dude.
1998.
So it's like a young Matt Damon and like everybody's younger, but you'd recognize them. Like I saw quite a few famous people. But yeah, I don't even know how much gambling I'm gonna do, boys. But I'm gonna definitely gamble a bit. I'm gonna gamble as in like I might go play a table with like $50 for like however long that $50 lasts.
I might do that, bro. I'll do that.
Just to say that I did it more than trying.
I'll do it just to say that I did it with you, and then that's
all right,
it.
There
bro.
you go.
That's worth it. That's worth the $50.
Like I'm not gonna go play slots. None of that.
No,
shit.
we'll sit down at like a blackjack table or something, dude.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I've never played that live. I've played a bunch of other shit live. No. When I used to go to the casino a lot, I used to play fucking roulette a lot.
I've won a little bit and I've lost a lot. I'm definitely down on the tables. Let's just put it that way. That's why I don't go.
That's why they're still in business, because people like us that go there and just
dude. Last time I went to the little poker room and I was playing like at a 2-4 table, and I was all fucking baked. And I like fucking raised before I could and fucked up, dude, because I had 4 aces and I would have won like the jackpot and shit. I was like, oh, dude, that's why you don't get stoned and go gamble.
Oh well, I'm gonna be stoned that whole fucking weekend. Don't you worry, bro. I'm gonna be tasting
that's
all
why
fucking Vegas's finest, baby.
Yeah,
now you're making me want to see if I can fucking take an extra day and
no, dude, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You're only like what, 3 or 4 hours away?
Like 3 or 4 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You'll have plenty of visit time. Plenty of visit time.
What I might do is I might just fucking head out after work on Friday.
That might be better, and then you won't feel as bad if you leave earlier on Sunday, like after lunch on Sunday or something.
Look at this logic. Look at
this
logic.
This is the beautiful thing.
The thing is, traffic's terrible, bro.
And it's October, so that's why it's good that we're having these.
Well, by then I might be able to take a little time. We'll see.
Yeah, you might be able to sneak out that Monday. You know, and like just be able to like leave after work on Friday and come back on Monday. Yeah.
Shout out to PTO.
We'll see.
Time off.
Shout out to just being excited about things again. So there's been like
dude, I've already got like a little thing planned for next month, like the end of next month too.
Yeah, see, dude, isn't it fucking cool to just be excited about things that are happening in your life? It's fucking great.
100%.
So great.
Bro. 100%. Like,
I hope everybody can do something like that for themselves every so often.
I'm very grateful that like this whole R&D session that I got to go to, like I got to experience a private club situation, like a private weed club. So like it's pretty dope where you can like you get to go inside and they're like, yeah, it's cool. Light up. Let's get stoned. Smoke weed right now, right here. We're good. Like this is fucking awesome, dude. Like hanging out with a bunch of people getting stoned.
Yeah, man.
Amazing. It's amazing the world we live in.
Dude, I'm stoked because I'm actually gonna go into an amusement park and I haven't gone to one in fucking forever.
Oh shit, where you going?
Knott's Berry Farm, dude.
Yes, I loves me some Knott's Berry. That place.
I've heard about that place, but I've obviously.
Dude, honestly, like it's not the most like spectacular amusement park. The roller coasters aren't like the craziest or whatever. They're fun for what they are, but like honestly, for me, it's nostalgic because I've been going there since I was a fucking kid, dude. And like I think a few people are coming from like out of the area that haven't been there. Shout outs to the cool kids. Yeah, we're gonna be a little cool kids.
Dude, that's like one cool thing, is it not? Like when you're kind of used to doing something and then there's somebody there and they've never done it before.
Well, not only that, dude,
like their excitement amplifies your excitement. And
it's cool because it's like one of those meetup situations where it's like I'm going to be seeing some people that I do know and I have hung out with before, some people I haven't, but I do know from the internet sort of thing where like we've hung out at least in like a fucking Zoom or something. So it's like going to be one of those situations.
Yeah.
And you know how those go. Those are always fucking fun.
Yeah, they're always pretty exciting.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like we got like an Airbnb for the weekend, and it's gonna be cool, dude. It literally just happened for me like this past week. I just like realized it was going down. I was like, well, shit, I don't live that far away from Buena Park. I'm down. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, like
I need to go do some shit. I don't like sitting in the house anymore and not doing nothing. I need to get out and do some stuff.
Like that place is dope though, because like there's plenty of games and other bullshit you can do. Like,
it's
you don't
just
have
cool
to
just
ride
to hang.
Rides, you
dude,
know?
they've got good food. They've got like It's just gonna be a vibe, dude. And that's what I'm down for. I'm down for the vibe. Like Chris was saying, like before we started the show, he's like, I'm just feeling like the vibe. I'm feeling good vibes. You know what I mean? I'm just like in that, and that's what I feel. And that's how I feel like that's gonna go down. And it's just gonna be all good, dude.
It's all.
I'm excited.
I'm knocking things over. Check me out, making tons of noise. It's all about the good vibes. It's it really is. Like we need to bring more of them these days. People are stressing way too much.
Yeah, I'm just stoked because I get to sleep in a bunk bed, bro.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
bunking it. Oh shit.
I'm gonna take the bottom just because I don't want to fall. I don't want to fall off the top, bro.
Fair.
You know what I mean? And I'm just imagining they're gonna be small, like twin like beds, and it's like, yeah. I'm not gonna be going up there, dude. I'm too old to be going on top bunk.
Dude, well, what happens if the person that's on the top bunk's older than you, bigger than you, bro?
we'll see what happens, dude. Yeah. Anyways, it's gonna be fun, dude.
No, I'm
looking forward to it.
That's fucking dope. I love it. So with all the good vibes in mind, it's coming down to that time. Let's go ahead and wrap this up and send the people the love that we send them. So Uncle Chris.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. I'll just like hit you up with the business real quick. So if you guys want, you can support us over at patreon.com. Look up Shedtime Podcast. All donations are appreciated. And plus, if you spend certain amounts, there's certain benefits you get. So just maybe read into it, the tier system. It's a thing, and it's probably worth it to get to maybe better than the lowest tier. But any is appreciated. Also, I guess with the business aspect, I'll just say if you guys want to check out any of my e-liquid, go check it out. Just Google my shit, basically. I don't want to say like the website. I don't want to get in trouble here either. I don't know if like that could ever happen. So
I think you're good here. I think it's just YouTube.
Okay, well, you know what? Just in case, I'll cut it out to keep that habit going for Fridays as well. So just check out for Uncle Chris and a e-liquid line called Testing Grounds, and you'll be able to find me, no problem. And then speaking of Fridays, you can check me out on the Green Room at 8:00 on Frank Jenkins Vapor YouTube channel for the Green Room with my two friends right here alongside of me, kicking ass. On Tuesday nights, you can check me out mixing new e-liquid recipes on Mixing It Up on KVTV's YouTube channel. And I think that's everything. So I'll just say, live your best life. James, take it away.
All right. Of course, shout outs to all the Shedheads for tuning in. Like you said, go check out the Patreon if you guys want to help support us and what we're doing here. Of course, I'm out of YouTube jail, finally. Thank God. So hopefully that means I'll start streaming again soon. So you guys should stay tuned for the Green Room on Friday, like Chris said, and some different stuff on the channel. Going to have to switch up content a little bit just to kind of fit in with the new guidelines that apparently I wasn't following, but thought I was. But anyways, it is what it is. Got to pivot with it. And we're going to do that. So go check us out over there. Otherwise, we'll be here in the shed doing the damn thing with the boys. And I'm going to end it as I always do, sending out positive vibes, crisp high fives. And as always, a little dabble do ya.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Shedtime Podcast is available to you on all streaming platforms and at shedtimepodcast.com, as well as links to all sorts of other great stuff. So you can go check everything out right there. And with all of that, I bring it to a close like I do every damn time. Remember, don't let the bastard get you down. Be cool. Don't be a dick, and whatever it is that you do, be sure to have some fun, because it's the Shed Time Podcast, and we about to roll on up and roll on out.
Deuces.
Except that nobody here is rolling up anything, so
No, but
we are
I
rolling
could,
on out.
I could roll up my grinder. Little roll, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got you. I like it.